Welcome to KetoMealsAndRecipes.com. Today is February 28, 2017, the official launch of both our YouTube channel and blog. To celebrate, we are making this special 3-layered chocolate mousse cake. Although this recipe is slightly more involved than most of the recipes we will be featuring on this channel, we wanted to show you what amazing, delicious food is available on a ketogenic diet. The macronutrient ratio for this recipe is 5.2 to 1 with 4 total carbs per serving. Step 1 is the preparation. We begin by making the white chocolate. In the top pot of the bain-marie, combine the raw cacao butter, sweetener, and vanilla extract. Then place the pot over the simmering water on the stove. Stir until all the ingredients are melted and well combined. Reserve a quarter of the content and pour the rest into molds and put into the freezer for later. Line a springform pan with parchment paper and set aside. Prepare 2 batches of gelatin and also set aside. Next is to prepare the truffle chocolate mixture. Measure all the ingredients and place over your simmering water of the bain-marie. Stir until everything is melted and the texture is nice and creamy. Prepare the 2 batches of the whipping cream, cover with cling wrap and place in the refrigerator. With everything prepped, we begin step 2, which is to make the chocolate buttercream cake. Combine the eggs, sweetener, vanilla extract in your stand mixer bowl. Whip at high speed until thick, creamy, soft peaks form. Set aside momentarily. Next, you measure the coconut flour, sweetener, cocoa powder, and pass through a fine sieve. Stir to mix, and then carefully fold into the egg mixture. Melt the butter and add a scoop of cake batter into it and stir well. Pour the batter into the cake mix and fold gently. Preheat the oven. Pour the cake mix into your pre-lined cake pan. Place it in oven and bake for 20 minutes. Test for doneness by inserting a toothpick. Then remove from the oven, peel away the parchment paper and set on a cooling rack. Step 3. We are now ready to make the chocolate mousse. First, we combine the eggs plus 1 egg yolk and sweetener in a bowl. Place the bowl over the simmering water of a bain-marie. Whisk constantly until you reach a temperature of 57 degrees Celsius or 135 degrees Fahrenheit. Transfer to a stand mixer and begin to whisk at high speed, pouring in your melted gelatin, as well as your previously prepared truffle chocolate. Continue whisking until the outside of the bowl feels cool. Retrieve your first batch of whipping cream and slowly fold into the mousse mixture until well combined. Do not deflate. Step 4. We're now ready to assemble the first layer of the cake. Get your cooled buttercream cake and place it back into the springform pan. Then pour in the milk chocolate mousse mixture you've just made. Then place this into the refrigerator for 30 to 60 minutes until the mousse is set. Now we're going to do step 5 to prepare the white chocolate mousse. Again, prepare your egg yolk, sweetener, and vanilla extract as you did before. When the egg mixture reaches the correct temperature, transfer the content into your stand mixer bowl and retrieve your second batch of gelatin, melt it if necessary, and pour into the mixture. Then pour in the white chocolate. Again, you may need to remelt. At this point, get your second batch of whipping cream from the refrigerator and fold it into the white chocolate base. The next step is to get the cake pan from the fridge. Test to make sure the mousse is set and very carefully layer the white mousse on top. Smooth the surface of the white chocolate with an offset spatula. Now we're ready for the final step 6. In a bowl, combine your cocoa and sweetener and stir together well. Using a fine mesh sieve, sprinkle all over the top of the white mousse. When this is done, refrigerate overnight so it will set properly. Before serving, you can decorate. This will make it extremely special. I have used the prepared white chocolate that I molded before, and I carved a rose out of strawberries. This recipe has quite a few steps and may appear very difficult at first glance, but it really is not that hard. The Keto 3-layered chocolate mousse cake is actually a combination of 8 different complementary recipes, which I will show you in separate presentations. In a very short time, you will quickly be able to master the skills and all the component parts of this cake and make it yourself. Enjoy! The description below has a link to my blog where you get the printed recipe. See you next time, and thank you for watching.